Today's video is about motherhood, the untold story. The things that they don't tell you about motherhood. The stories that they don't teach you. The information that they don't give you. The fire that they tell you is fire, but it's not fire. You go and touch, you find out it's fire. Hey, so today I'm going to spill it. Hey, so before we start, first and foremost, this video is in collaboration with Desori Organics. Desori Organics is an online platform shop where you can buy organic stuffs, from candles to crystals to detox tea, you name it, they've got it. So I'm just going to run it through just for you to see what they have currently. So as you can see here, they got a rosy support tea, which is amazing. I've tried that before and it tastes really nice and the smell is nice as well. So I tend to use this website to buy items when I'm either stressed, my mood swing is low. I use the crystals to just help boost up my energy, which I believe in crystals. I tend to buy the ones that look very attractive. So that's really bad of me. I should be reading into it a bit more. But however, if I feel that it's helping me, why not? And also you got the detox one, which is amazing. And if you want to cleanse yourself, definitely come to the shop and purchase. So it's easy and very simple to use. Just choose what you want. For example, add to the basket and then it will take you to a checkout. Should you want to check out from here, you click checkout, you pay for your item. These are all the items I'm going to put onto my basket. So they can ship to your house as well, and it's in United Kingdom. So should you be in England, you are very good to go. When we become parents, we end up focusing more on our child than our partner. Yes, it's just a natural thing to feel. Please do not feel any guilty. Please do not feel like you are doing wrong. You're not. It's just a natural feeling. It's just, what is it called? Attachment. You are attached to your child. Yes? One example is that when we go to a restaurant, the first thing we're thinking, we need to take a takeaway for our child. For example, my child, he loves chips. So when we go to a restaurant, we will have a takeaway bag and he needs to have chips, because it's like, even when I try like to switch it off and be like, you know what, we went to a restaurant, we ate, he's obviously eating. If he's with my mom, he's obviously eating, but I'm like, no, it's I have to get him something, or even like a crisp or fruit puree. We just have to get them something. So that natural feeling we have with us stays for a very, very, very long time. Even when they're 18 or over, we still have to buy them something anyways. So it's just a natural feeling. So that is the untold truth about being a mother and being a parent, is that you constantly think about your child. No matter where you are in the planet, you're always thinking about your child, which is amazing to think about as well. So you definitely, yeah. We cannot switch off being a parent, and we end up overwhelming ourselves as a parent. I think we do too much when we don't need to be doing too much, but we do too much, which is a natural feeling. And for example, if my child is at nursery, I'm constantly thinking about him, you know. If I'm working or I'm going to work, I'm constantly thinking about him. I can't switch it off. You cannot switch it off. It's unconditional. You cannot switch it off. So that's one of the feelings that you will constantly keep on feeling. Like I mentioned before, you'll keep on feeling that. So enjoy it, because we never stop worrying. We always keep on worrying. And especially if you've got younger children, we're always making sure that, is our child okay? Have they eaten? So it's always that feeling you got, which you cannot switch off as a light switch. So that's a feeling you're going to be having constantly. So be prepared for that when you become a mother or a parent. When we go shopping, an example, it was my birthday in August and I received some money. Instead of me going to a high street in Oxford Street or Selfridges and buying something for myself, you know what I did? I bought something for him. I'm like, so when we have things for ourselves, when someone gives you like a voucher, a gift voucher, or even money, personally me, I end up buying it to my son, and then I sit down thinking, but hold up, but this boy has everything. Why am I even spending money on like it's just something I'm used to. Like no matter what you're giving to me, if it's voucher, if it's money into my account, the money will go straight to my son. And it's like you can't stop. It's just I can't explain it. It's unexplainable feeling, but it'll just go automatic to him. He'll get like a new trainers, new trousers. I'm thinking, but I've had this trouser for more than 5 years. Why can't I get a new trouser? It was my money in the first place. Like, I want to return that. Did we take off the tag? Do you still have the receipt? Was in the bin. Go take it out. Okay? You can't switch off. You're continuously going. There's no full stop. There's no filter. There's no filter. I tell you that. When you are on holiday and the grandparents have your child, do you know who the first person you're thinking about is? Is your child okay? Like, you're there with your husband. Like, why are we still thinking about our child? He's having the best life. Like, why are we still thinking? But again, you can't switch it. It's being part of a parent. You have to continue to think about them. So when they're sleeping, you're calling the grandparents saying, have they slept? Have they? It's an endless cycle. Endless cycle, which is with great joy should they become the first prime minister. Huh? Yeah, imagine. I'm just dreaming about it, but you never know. When we go to like a theme park or fun fair, let's do the current one, Chesington World of Adventure. Do you know how much children's ride I went on? I felt sick. I felt sick. He could have gone on it himself because he's at that age where he's actually able to go by himself because it's obviously it's child appropriate for his age now. I went on the ride with him and I felt sick. It's just, you see, one of them rides that just goes round and round. We went on like airplane, I believe, in Chesington. It was just, I felt so sick, but they enjoy it. So you end up going on children's rides more than adults ride. Obviously, you are there with your child. So the purpose of you going there with your child is going on a ride with them. But just the rides just makes me sick. It's just, oh, it spins too much round. I feel like I'm in a circus. Like the clown is coming out saying, hello, how are you? No, move, move. Children, listen, you can either agree to this or you cannot agree to this. I am going to say this with all my might. Children know how to manipulate us. They do. Persistent. For example, our child, he loves biscuits. So he will have like a biscuit, 2 biscuits per day, for example, just an example. And then I've given him his biscuit. He's had his biscuit. It's been like, what, 3 hours? I want biscuit, mama. I want biscuit, mama. But I just gave you biscuit. It's time for you to have your lunch. Mama, I want biscuit. And then he'll go, Mama, you go to the kitchen right now and you get me that biscuit. Oh, I'm calling Coco. Coco means grandma in our culture. Coco means grandma as a respect. He'll go, he'll go to me in English. This is how he told me. No joke. Ready? Let me get the voice going. Mama, 2 biscuit. 2 biscuit. Me, you have to wait because you've just had biscuit. You're going to get ready to have your lunch. Mama, you go to the kitchen now. You get biscuit. I call Coco now. I call Coco now. Coco give me biscuit. And I'm like, the cheek on this child. I'm the one who pushed you. I'm the one who's looking after you. And you know what happens? Consistency of him constantly asking. He wins. He wins. And I just sit there and I'm just looking at him thinking, there'll be another time. I'll let you this slide. There'll be another time. So it's like they know how to manipulate us. Literally, they know that we will give in. They try all the techniques. If this does not work, they threaten us that they're going to call their grandparents to give it to them. And if the grandparent also agrees with you and says no, which is 99%, they'll tell them yes instead, so you'll end up losing. They'll call their auntie or whoever, and they'll be like, Auntie, you know, Mama no give me biscuit. It's like who told you you are buying a car, you need to negotiate for the seller? Who told you that? Like, which car? BMW, Nissan, who, like, really? And the children know how to manipulate us. So if it sounds bad, but it is actually the truth. They know how to manipulate us, and they do it good. So if they want to be a prime minister in the future and negotiation, get child to do it, because they do a better job than adults currently. So definitely they know how to manipulate us, and it's amazing because it's a technique that they grow up to actually do. So yeah. Ha, Charlotte. Emotional blackmail. Children know how to emotionally blackmail us. They do, honestly. When we go to the biscuit section, they threaten to call your in-laws or their father or whoever else that is going to give in to them. And if that don't work, they'll probably end up soaking and crying and having a tantrum, and you end up giving it to them, because if you don't, they'll scream. So children know how to blackmail us emotionally. I do not care what you say, they do. And guess what? They do it well. They do it better than us. So how do we stop them? Maybe communicating with them and talking to them, telling them, listen, this is not how it's going to work in this house. You're not your grandparents, you're in our house. So our rules, we're paying the bills, as if they were probably looking at you thinking, look at this, I want to get what I want in 5 minutes, so you just talk and waste your breath. So definitely those are the untold truth of being a parent. Like, children children will drain your energy. See how you have Duracell, the battery? You don't need Duracell, you need to get something higher than a Duracell. Literally, they drain, and you're like this. You see, like Mrs. what's his name from The Simpsons, the skinny one, Skimmers, I don't know his name, Mr. Burns. They're like, you're like this. And you're thinking, like, when did I go to the gym to be so exhausted? You didn't go to the gym. Your child just took your energy away from you. So you need to reload. So yeah, this is the story. Like, I don't know how, although we're teaching children obviously to, learn how to share and learn how to be nice to us, but they're teaching us, listen, if I don't get what I want, I'm calling a friend, or I'm doing 50-50 on you. And guess what? I'm going to win that 1,000 billion money, because you know what? They are going to give me the advice I want, so I can get what I want. Children are a blessing. But sometimes they can be little, little monsters. But children are blessings, and being a parent is challenging, like I always say. It's rewarding at the end when they actually do want to listen and not negotiate to buy this car. So definitely research before having a child. Maybe get some advice from your parents as well, just to understand how you were as a child. Like, let me bring it back. When I was a child, I was climbing trees, I was fighting. I think I was such a bad child, but I turned out to be okay now, so thank God. I think it's that age where children just test us. They emotionally test us, they physically test us. Every part of us gets tested by children, and it's how we are writing those books with them. When I mean book, I don't mean physical book, I mean like a story to tell them when they've grown up. So definitely how you were as a child, your child might be there, might be also like that, or worse, Tanzania. So definitely enjoy your children as much as you can, and do as much as you can with your child, and just embrace being a parent with your child. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. I would really appreciate that. Thank you for watching again, and I honestly hope you enjoyed this video. Have a good day and take care. Bye. Au revoir.